DFW got some big wins in the state championships last week. Let's take a look back at our winners in the lineup. North Crowley capped off a magical season with a 50-21 victory over Austin Westlake in the 6A Division I final. The Panthers finished the year 16-0 and ranked third in the nation. It was their first state title since 2003, and were completely dominant for 4 straight months as they brought home a championship for the 817. And as he has all season, wide receiver Quentin Gibson put up video game numbers in the final with 7 catches for 181 yards and 3 scores. Gibson, who was virtually unknown going into the season, finished the year with 36 total touchdowns, which is a Metroplex record. Quentin went from small school scholarship offers to signing with Coach Prime in Colorado. Though Gibson was the offensive MVP, North Crowley got huge contributions from their workhorse, Cornelius Warren. He rushed for 217 yards. Chris Jimerson, the UNT commit, threw for 299 yards and 4 touchdowns. He also ran for a score as well. Just a complete team beatdown of Westlake in every sense of the word. Since Ray Gates took over as head coach of North Crowley 3 years ago, the Panthers have been 42-2. Quite a turnaround for the program, who had seen some lean years after their title in 2003. Celina went hog wild on Kilgore in the 4A Division I state final as the Bobcats won it 55-21 last Friday. It was Celina's 9th state title and their first undefeated season since 2007. Bo Bentley showed why he is one of the top quarterbacks in the junior class as he threw for 265 yards and 5 touchdowns to win offensive MVP. Colton Rodriguez and Ethan Tucker were the beneficiaries of Bentley's accurate arm. Celina scored on its first 8 drives and put up the 5th most points all time in a state championship game. Wow! This was Celina's first state title in 4A, and barring what happens next year, could be their last. The town of Celina has skyrocketed in population, and during the next realignment, the Bobcats could see themselves becoming a 5 or even 6A program in the very near future. But as for this year, Celina was the most dominant team in the state, and Bill Elliott's squad proved it on the biggest stage.
The warm-up is presented by Cricket. Smile, you're on Cricket.
Wow! At Cricket, get free Samsung Galaxy phones.
Inside High School Sports is brought to you by Whataburger, just like you like it, and by Parker University. Check out our bachelor's degree in strength and human performance today.
We caught up to a big-time athlete from the Metroplex in this week's Recruiting Trail.
Chris Jimerson, Jr., quarterback at North Crowley High School, class 2025. Really just a college that, that can fit me, fit my play style. And, just overall, just been through the situations that I go through. What I mean by that is like undersized quarterbacks, just dealing with the knowing of just being an undersized quarterback, just someone that could just fit my play style. Just being a player that I am now, just, being able to have that dual threat, name beside me, making plays when the plays break down, just being that player overall. Really, I am a humble person. I'm not that type of guy that just, is rah-rah, but I speak with my game, and it plays out good because I just don't like being all that rah-rah person. I'm one of the people that sit back and let everybody talk and just let my game show us what I can do. Really, I'm a player that's gonna make the crowd happy and just overall just be the best, play the best, and just do everything I can to win. Really, on the field, I just accomplished. I just touched 100 touchdowns for my career, so that was one of them. Another one of them is just being able to touch 10,000 yards, career passing yards. So that's one goal. That's both of my goals for football. Legacy I want to leave is just, no matter what you do, no matter how big you is, no matter how small you is, just go out there and be you no matter what. And just be that player, yeah.
The warm-up is presented by Cricket. Smile, you're on Cricket.
At Cricket, get free Samsung Galaxy phones.
Inside High School Sports is brought to you by Golden Chick. One taste and you're golden. And by Kubota, the #1 selling compact tractor in Texas. For details, visit gokubota.com. Kubota, together we do more.
Let's get some post-game reaction from North Crowley after their 6A Division I state championship in this week's Media Day segment.
Man, I couldn't have scripted this any better. So much has to come together to do what we were able to do in such a short amount of time. You know, it's just a special group that can do that and have the foresight to do it at their age. And again, it goes back with all of the leadership on this team, the multiple games that they've played, you know, and losing in the playoffs and tasting defeat the last 2 years, being able to get over the hump, being a Duncanville team and now winning a state championship. So all of that, yes, it takes a toll. And for me, I'm leaving on Monday and I'm going to Italy. So I'm going to be all right. I'll be in Italy, Paris, and London, so I'm going to be all right. Absolutely. We should be public school, you know, national champs with the type of schedule that we've gone through. You know, we didn't leave any stone unturned. You know, we didn't duck any smoke, as the kids say. Well, we wanted to play the best of the best, and we've done that. The city of, you know, Fort Worth, not just Crowley and beyond. We wanted to make sure that we had, you know, a product that people in our community would be proud of, and the way our guys play with the discipline that we have each week on the field. It speaks volumes to our coaching staff and their willingness to get the job done in the right fashion, you know, and when you can put that out, you know, on the field week in, week out, people notice that and they want to get behind it. And so this group has done a tremendous job in 3 years. They've played a lot of football. These guys standing up here, they've played a ton of football in 3 years, so it's a veteran leadership group, and they've been with us since the beginning building this, and this is sweet as it can be.
Hey, that'll do it for today's show. Thanks for joining us. We hope you enjoyed the recap of our state champions. Hey, there's some holiday hoops tournaments going on this weekend, so go check out a game or two.